Hey Sagittarius, this is Leah Patsy here, and I'm going to be doing your Akashic general reading for the month of April. Okay, so this is going to be energies from now until the end of April. Okay, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and for subscribing, and for liking and sharing, and for commenting and sending those emails telling me your stories behind the scenes. I appreciate your confidence in me. And those of you who've been asking for private readings, and I thank you so much for those opportunities also. So if you want a private reading, those are available. You have to send me an email at pbtarot7@gmail.com, and we can set up either a regular video reading just like this, or we can set up a live messenger reading between the two of us. The only thing is there's no way for me to record that right now, so you'd have to be able to take notes, okay? And you won't be able to refer back to it in the future. So, in the meantime, you can check out your general readings, okay? And make sure that you not only watch your sun sign, but find out what your moon and your rising signs are, along with your Venus placements. So that way you'll be able to get a fuller picture of what's going to be going on for you for the month of April. Okay, so the Akashic Tarot is by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so this is a lot of information here, so I'll be using the guidebook along with the intuitive messages that I get from the cards. And I already shuffled all of the cards, and I actually laid out the 5 cards for your reading here, Sagittarius. So let's get going with that, okay? First card here is the 6 of Scrolls, the Sands of Time. So this talks about maybe you waiting for something or for someone, all right? And it seems like you've been waiting quite a while, all right? You have plans and you have things to do. You have work to get to, all right? And you feel like time is wasting while you're waiting for this person. You're still doing your work, though, because there's your pencil by your pad over there. So you're still doing what you're supposed to do. But you're anxiously awaiting someone or something to happen, okay? This also could be talking about, for some of you, the passing of time and your desire to do something important with the time that you have here on earth, living this human experience. It could also be talking about reminiscing about things from the past in a good way, and maybe for some of you in a not so good way. But this is talking about your life up to now, thinking about it, reminiscing about it, okay? While you are planning, while you have been learning, while you have been taking notes, while you have been getting ready for the rest of your journey, you're waiting on something or someone. And time is almost running out if you look at that hourglass. Unless he turns that over, which I don't think that he's going to do. But who knows? He is rolling up his sleeves. So that's what's going on around you. You're waiting on something. You're working on something, you're waiting on something, you're anticipating something. You have been working. Again, this is the 6, so it is talking about nostalgia, reminiscing, happy times, your childhood, past loves maybe, old work that you've done, the things that you have done. And how much more is there for you to do? And do you have enough time? The next card that came up was number 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. This talks about entering into a special realm, a secret place, spiritually. All right, asking for guidance and direction, feeling the need to get all the knowledge that you can, ask the questions that need to be asked, and get the answers, even the answers that are secret. Now, I'm going to check out Uriel and the Sphinx, because that's a court card, basically. No, well, it's a major arcana. And in terms of this tarot. So let's see, there's a message here. And we want to be able to give it to you, right? So, oh, I'm so sorry. The bottom of the deck here was reflection. So again, this is a time of reflection, looking back over your life, what you've done, and how you've appeared to others. What is your reflection in the world? What have you done? What have you added? There may be things in the past that are secret. Some not so much. There may have been travels. There may have been friends that came and left. There are places that you've lived, places that you've called home. And now you have a choice which way to go. And with that choice is a lot of thought and reflection on the past. So I think that's in line with this. So now let's get to Uriel and the Sphinx. Mm. 21 and a 3. So this has something to do with the divine, with the Creator. Okay, with God. With the Holy Spirit. Okay, Uriel and the Sphinx. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and the inscrutable. Enigmatic. Enigmatic. I know how to pronounce it, I just can't do it right now. The silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows it is time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work of your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest powers. Even the great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone there to help you. Uriel, whose name means the fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Ashe. So, Uriel is there to guide you, to help you get the answers to the questions that need to be answered, for you to help you to understand the mysteries, even if you don't share them with everyone. They're things that you need to know for your own power source. For you to be able to do the work that the divine has for you, there are certain things that you need to be privy to. So this is a card talking to you about getting that information, downloading that information through meditation, through prayer, through music, through writing, through silence. It also talks about a relationship, someone coming into your life at this time who is specifically there to help you learn those lessons and pass through this journey with you. So that's good news. The next card that came up from you in this reading was, let me put this back here so we don't forget where it was. Okay. So the next card that came up for you here was the Three of Roses. Loving elementals. So this is about nature, and this is also about the basics, I believe. This is talking about your ancestors, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, fairies, sylphs. You loving learning these things and interacting with these things. You being out in nature, okay, and involving yourself with the earth and with the ether and with the water and the land and the air. You have everything. And you have the sun, right? So this is going ahead with plans, or at least seeing what the plan is, or learning what the plan is. Okay? Let's see if we can find loving elementals. Roses. Three of Roses. Three of Roses. Loving elementals. Playful fairies and water sprites frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature spirits of all kinds do exist. And they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the elements of earth, air, wind, and fire, and they're willing to share the guidance, the well-being, and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you that joy will soon be increasing. It also encourages you to remember to have fun. Bring more playfulness into your daily life. Let yourself sing a little and laugh a lot. Call in the elementals to inspire you in this and in other areas. They are a font of fun and upliftment that can expand the joy in your life in great measure. Now, Sagittarius, we know you love to laugh. We know that you are more than happy to enjoy a good laugh, a good show, some comedy. Comedy sometimes that you create, Sometimes at other people's expenses. But hey, it is what it is. But it's all fun. You like to have fun. But, you know, the last couple of years hasn't been so fun for you, has it, Sagittarius, right? You've been struggling through a lot. You've been learning a lot. You have been downloading a lot. You have been becoming more spiritual and going inside. Well, now you're going to get more instructions about the elementals, nature. That's why you've been encouraged to spend more time in nature so that you can start to learn more about the power of the air and the atmosphere, the ether around you, and what you can tap into in order to help you achieve your goals and go on your missions, right? But you need to learn how to have a good time again, all right? That period of just clouds and just feeling overwhelmed and overburdened and at your wit's end with everything, it's come to an end, and you're starting to feel the effects of it. You're starting to be able to breathe again. You're starting to be able to smile and laugh again. You might be even feeling like going around people because maybe you were keeping yourself a little secluded during the last year or two. More than normal. Not that you've ever really you're a people person, but you don't keep a lot of people close. Well, during this last year and a half, you've been even more isolated. Not that anyone would really notice, but you know it. You've been present but not present at a lot of things because you've had a lot of things in your mind that you haven't wanted to share with everyone, right? But it doesn't matter now because all of that is past. There are good things that came out of that, and you're starting to understand why certain things went certain ways and why you didn't get things the way you thought you were going to get them, because it was so much better waiting for you on the other side of this pain. And you're starting to see it. So let's get out and laugh a little. Let's get out and live a little. Let's get out in nature. Okay? Go to the beach. Go to the lake. Go on a vacation. And spend more time outdoors. If you got a car, open up the sunroof when you can. All right? Or the moonroof. Park your car a little further out in the parking lot at the mall. So you could take a few more steps and take in some more of the air. Okay? You deserve it. And you deserve to be loved. And it seems that that's coming in for you too. All right, so the fourth position for you today was Seven of Keys. The ascent. You're moving up. You're going to be at the top of your game, and you're going to be at the top of the mountain. You have made it to the mountaintop in terms of what it is that you need. And those people that you're going to be interacting with, what they need for you to know, what they need for you to have to share. It hasn't been an easy climb. And it's even rough as you're standing at the top. But the sun is shining, the air is clean, you're seeing every shade of blue in the sky all the way to the ocean. And you're proud and you're happy. You feel fulfilled and you feel blessed to be in this position. You look back and wonder, how did I do this? How did I get over? Right? That's how the song goes in church, right? My soul looks back and wonders how I got over. But it was through your faith and your desire to survive and your survival skills that you've acquired. Not just survival skills like hunting and fishing and all of that. But spiritual survival skills, prayer, tears, laughter, silence, thought, helping others, even though you were going through your own thing, remembering to still reach out to other people and help them where you could, protecting others, protecting yourself, maybe not as much, but having faith that the divine was going to protect you in any event. And so there you are. 7, right? That's the story, creation. God rested on the 7th day after he knew everything was good. So this is about creating and resting. This is about looking back on what you've done and knowing that you've done a good job. You've done the best that you could in the circumstances that you were given. And still you rose to the top. And not only are you seeing so much more, the world is seeing you now. What you have given and what you stand to give. Beautiful. And the last position here, the King of Roses. This is that person that's going to come and help you. That love that he's bringing, he or she, all right, he or she is bringing to you. And the love that you are going to be bringing to them. This is a person that's going to make you comfortable. This is a person that's going to honor you and love you the way that you have always wanted to be loved. And you are going to love them the way you've always wanted to love somebody. And they'll be learning and growing still. This is a spiritual journey that the both of you have embarked upon. And your ancestors are watching. The ascended masters are watching. This is a divine union. It could be definitely a twin flame journey. But they're waiting for you to get there. Royalty. If you look, he has something here that he's holding. That's not part of his garment. That's another garment for someone else. You. He has your robes. He has your royalty. And he can't wait to help you put it on. There's love and abundance, comfort. That's going to be the outcome of all of this waiting and reflecting and climbing and learning. Your time in nature, reminiscing. The outcome is going to be this. Your heart full of love and a new love in your heart. This person may be someone from your past. It could be someone from another lifetime. But it's someone who you're destined to be with on a permanent basis for life, for the rest of the human life, and for your ascended life. This person was made for you and you were made for them. That's just the messages that I'm getting. So let's see what messages we'll get from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. All right, and this is by Alana Fairchild Rasuli and Richard Cohen. All right, I just got this deck around Valentine's Day, and I had planned on using it in conjunction with the Romance Angels. I figured those are pink, these are blue. That'll be cute, right? No, this is a whole lesson onto itself. This is about a spiritual journey, and this is about personal ascension. It's really beautiful, and it comes with a nice guidebook and beautiful, beautiful cards. And you can go to their website, which is blueangel.net, I think. Yeah, Blue Angel, and yeah, Blue Angel Publishing makes this, but they have a website, and if you like any of the prints that you see on these cards, you can go to that website and order prints so that you can have them in your home for framing. They're really beautiful. So anyway, we're going to see if we can get some information for Sagittarius. Okay, for the month of April 2018. We've got two cards here. The Void. And the Eruption of Light. This is an 11, and 11 is a twin flame indicator. This is a master year. This is an 11 year, and this is a 4. This is a foundation. So let's take a look at the Void, which is card number 40. These are just so beautiful. Even the backs, gorgeous. This is the art. I think that's talking about a rebirth, huh? Journey within. Something to fill the emptiness. Maybe that's this guy. Let's look this up. Thank you. Oh, looking for page 40 instead of number 40. Okay. At the beginning of every cycle, and at the end of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment of feeling, or for many years of deep inner work while feeling displaced. Well, Sagittarius, you know about that, right? The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why are you here on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it's only days, that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Yet if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you will be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine adventure in this lifetime, meeting the beloved, whether divine or a human lover, in a fresh new moment. Excited, open, and curious. Always curious. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and there is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present. Be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will come. If you're holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be according to spiritual wisdom and love. And there's a poem. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form anew. So, this is about a twin flame journey, Sagittarius. Sounds like that's what you're on, and you may be in separation right now from your beloved. You may not even know who that person is, but believe the divine. They're coming. In the meantime, you need to be doing your work, okay, and trying to fill up your own void, all right? It's not that person's job to deal with all of your stuff. They got their own stuff that they had to deal with. And they will be helping you deal with more of your stuff. But in the meantime, the reason that you're in separation is because you still have your own stuff to deal with that you haven't finished yet, and they have theirs that they haven't finished yet, but it's coming. It is on its way. Again, eruption of light, which is a number 11, confirmation of twin flame. Okay, let's see what that's talking about. Okay, you got two cards. Twins. The eruption of light. That is so beautiful. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that it is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat, whether you speak or sing your prayer silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear. Let your prayers be vocalized as feeling expressed to the divine in word or song if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and your vocal cords. Through your voice, you can heal. Let your hands be joined in prayer position at your heart and your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so shall it be. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you realize, and you have a special ability to heal with words, to bring light where it is needed, and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It might be an urge to write or speak on topics that are close to your heart. You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you are engaged in conversation. The oracle says your voice is part of your power. Do use it. The poem says, life begins with love, To complete itself again, symmetry is born. Ashe. Your words are powerful, Sagittarius. You know that already. Your words can heal. Your words can cut. But you can give hope. You always have wisdom. Even in your joking, even in your comedy, even in your frivolity. You drop pearls of wisdom every now and then on people. So profound that they don't even realize it until they're no longer in your presence. And then they were like, wait a minute. Sagittarius said that. Well, was Sagittarius throwing shade on me? Probably. But you leave an impression. Normally it's a good one. The ones who say that they aren't impressed, they're lying to themselves anyway. You know it. And in the meantime, be careful of your words. But sing. Read out loud. Tell your stories. Tell the stories. There's interesting things that people should know. And there's wisdom that you don't even realize that you have. Sometimes when you tell a story, it'll be just what that person needs to hear at that time. You have all kind of platforms that you can use now. You can write. You can have a podcast. You can have a blog, a video blog. You can do all kinds of things. You can preach. You can be a minister. You can reach out to the unfortunate. You can reach out to those in your community, young people. You can be a Boy Scout leader, a Girl Scout leader, Brownie troop, Cub Scouts, Sunday school teacher, pastor. You can start your own church. Back in the day when we were little, people had churches right in their homes, right in their living rooms. That's where they would meet until they could afford to get a bigger place. And they would have their services right in their homes. They would create a holy space in their own homes, in their living rooms, their kitchens, their dens, their bedrooms. And other people would be more than glad to go and fellowship with them together. Because it's not about the place, it's about the gathering, right? Church is a body of believers who fellowship together. So you don't have to have a formal religion. You just have to have the love of the God. Love of the Creator, knowing where your blessings come from, and being willing to share that information, testifying in church, prophesizing, talking to your children, talking to your grandchildren, leaving your legacy in words, in poetry, in music. The eruption of your own light as you are divinely lit by the divine. It's a wonderful thing. So while the void is being filled, it's being filled with your light. You won't have time to worry about how long you've been waiting on this guy or this girl, because you have been very busy ascending and learning, communing, and having fun. reflecting. You've done a lot of work, and there's a whole lot more work that you can do to keep yourself busy while you wait. While you wait for the void to be filled. Okay, Sagittarius. So, let's get a card from the numerology guidance book. And this is by Michelle Buchanan. Let's see if there are any messages from the numerology guidance cards for some of you. These readings, please like, subscribe, and share them. Please share. Okay, folks, so there was a little bit of a lag because YouTube and iPad strike again, but we're back, and I'm getting good. I'm learned how to make this one attached to the other one, so we'll be fine. From the numerology guidance book by Michelle Buchanan, the card that came up for you was 26, love and partnership. 2 and 6 is 8. So this is a partnership that's going to last. This is that love partnership they were talking about there. I guess you're very concerned about that part of the reading, so that's why we got this confirmation for you. And for some of you that this other part doesn't resonate with, where you're not there yet, or at least you think you're not there yet. Those of you who had questions about your love partnership, let's see what's happening. 26, love partnership. This card indicates a time when a romantic relationship is about to enter your life. Ta-da! Perhaps you are single and are about to meet a special someone. Or maybe your current relationship is about to progress to a deeper level of understanding and commitment. Either way, love is just around the corner, provided that you believe. Ashe. In the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on what you have to offer rather than what you'd like to receive. By doing so, you will attract a mutually loving relationship that serves both partners' needs. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Remember, you must believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any limiting beliefs or negative thoughts you still may have about love. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards a romantic love relationship. So love and appreciate yourself as you are today. Embrace your imperfections and be assured that you are worthy of love. Your loved one will appear when you know without a doubt that you are loving and deserving. The affirmation is, I don't know how, I don't know when, but love is on its way. Ashe. Wonderful. A love partnership. That's okay. Interesting. All right. So now, Sag, you know what? Let's see. We'll get a romance oracle card for you, even though that was not on the menu. But I'm being led that way because you all have been through a lot. And you're looking and you're waiting and you're hoping. Card that came here was deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. This doesn't have to be something bad. This could just be that someone hasn't revealed themselves to you. So there might be someone around you who wants to reach out to you, but they're being shy, or they're waiting to work on their lessons or finish their lessons. They're waiting for the right time. And it's not something that they've decided to do. This is the way the divine is leading them. So just be aware of that. It could be someone around you who's a friend, someone you would never have thought of before. But they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for a reason. Could be that the person that you are interested in, or the person who is coming to you, is currently involved in another relationship, a karmic relationship, and they haven't finished the lessons in that relationship. But they may know that that relationship is going to be coming to a conclusion. And so, in order not to hurt another person, or because they're not really sure, they're a little confused, just like you are about things, they're keeping it to themselves. They're not sharing how they feel. But trust, have faith. They're coming. In the meantime, you work on yourself, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I have a microphone here, you guys, so hopefully we don't have sound issues, but I don't want to cough too loud into it. So just bear with me while we go on this journey, learning how to do this thing, okay? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is about getting yourself ready for this relationship. Being the love that you seek, and being open to unconditional love being given and received. Let your friends help you. This could be talking about your human friends, and this could also be talking about your ancestors and your spirit guides. Ask for and accept support from others. They're not going to help you unless you ask for help. They know that you're going through. They know that you're waiting. They know that you're concerned. But unless you ask, prayer, song, poetry, you have to express a need, and then your friends will help you. Ashe. Okay, Sagittarius. We're going to see if we can get some more information or confirmation from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, which is by Kim Dwyer. I thought that was the cover card, but it wasn't. It was the actual card. The cover of the box. Not this one. There's one of the cards comes as a insert in the box, and it's an actual card, but it's not. It's just like, the publisher's information. I thought that's what I was seeing there when I picked it up, but I didn't. I know I put it somewhere else, and that's good because I don't want to mix it up in this deck that we're using, right? Because it's not meant for that. It's just an advertisement, but they made it out of the same card stock, so it can easily end up in the shuffle. But you can tell the difference because it's going to say trademark in USA and all of this stuff on it. Still a beautiful card, though. So, let's see if there are any further messages for Sagittarius for their general reading for the month of April 2018. Wow, Lord, thank you. Reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. There's something that you want to do, a book you want to write, a poem you want to write, a song you want to write, something that you want to do, you don't have to wait for this relationship to happen. Start working on it. Start getting it together. Do it. Publish it. Who cares? This person's not going to stop you, and they're probably going to be more impressed with you when they see your that publication, that written word, that song, that this is for somebody. Something when you finally do publish and or you're out there in the public, that's when this person that you haven't met yet, or someone from your past who you don't even keep in contact with, somebody that you met in college or high school, at the first job, whatever, they're going to see you and they're going to reach out to you. This is going to be the avenue of you following your dreams. That's going to facilitate that for some of you. Just a thought. I was told to say that, and so I did. Believe. Step out on your faith. Reach for your dreams. I'm the creator of my own dreams, and I achieve them with confidence. Your dreams give direction and enthusiasm to your life. It is time to take action in moving towards them. If you have lost sight of them, now's the time to plant the seeds of your dreams. By taking action daily and aligning your life with your dreams, you will nourish them and help them grow. Do not let life's daily chores or hurdles keep you from reaching your dreams. This card is a gentle reminder that sometimes it takes a bit of courage and determination to break through the surface that seems to be holding you back. Like the glass ceiling? But that seemingly impenetrable surface is an illusion. Once your seed sees the light, it will grow and blossom into whatever your heart desires, as long as you feed and nurture it daily and it is aligned with your highest good. It's never too late to plant the seeds of your dreams. Always remember to encourage others to have faith in their own aspirations. And Sagittarius, I'm pretty sure that you have no problem encouraging other people in their aspirations. And it's time for you to encourage yourself in your own. Reach for your dreams, Sag. That may be the avenue for you to open the door for everything else for you. You going forward in faith. You believing. And you sharing your dreams. Again, your aspirations, your dreams, your words, your songs, your poetry, your inventions, whatever they are. Reach out. Try to get it out. Try to fulfill your dreams. Just the act of you trying may be the catalyst to your beautiful future with this person, this twin flame, the person that's meant for you to be with. Amen. Okay, so let's see what the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Let's see what they have to add to this conversation. Are there any messages for Sagittarius for, let's see, okay, for the month of April 2018? Okay, in regards to the situation, or are there any other the situation will improve? The dolphins in the back, frolicking. That's talking about fun. It's talking about family. All right. It's also talking about nostalgia, remembering the good times. Yeah, I think that this person that you're going to meet is someone you've met before. Maybe someone you grew up with. Okay, let's leave the angel answer cards alone because they've told us that the situation will improve. Let's read about that. Your angels want you to know that they're aware that things look difficult right now. However, the situation is going to improve. It may take some time, and there will most likely be some hard work ahead of you, but the effort you put forth will be well worth it, and things are going to get better. Now is not the time to give up on wounded friendships or ailing relationships. There is still hope for the future. Take heart and continue to work towards a partnership where both parties are fulfilled and happy in the future. Okay, very good, very good. All right. One more card from the Angel Answer Oracle. What positive messages, what affirmations, what is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Okay. A year from now. Now, this does not mean that it's not going to be until next March 2019. This just means that it's going to take some time, and within this year, by this time next year, you're going to be totally different. A year from now, there's going to be a totally new you with a new relationship, a new outlook on life. You're going to be where you need to be. And it's going to happen this year. Okay, so within this year, these changes are going to happen for you. So when you look back at this time next year, you're going to be shocked. Again, my soul looked back and wonders how I got over. That's what I'm going to continue to remind you and myself. We are coming from a place. Just look at where you were this time last year and see how you may be feeling, how your mood has shifted in just this 12-month period or these last 2 years. How are you feeling today compared to how you were feeling a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago for some of you? You're getting a new lease on life. You're feeling a little better. Your spirits are lifting, right? You're more optimistic. Not that you're a pessimistic person. You're not. You're a Sagittarius. But things were tough. But it's better than it was then. And in a year from now, it's going to be betterer. All right, then. So let's see if we can get some words of encouragement from the Ayala Van Zant deck, Until Today by Ayala Van Zant. Again, if you need a private reading, you can email me at pbtarot7@gmail.com. All right, just make sure that you include your name, your date of birth, your birth name, as well as your maiden name, as well as your married name, and however many names you've had, and the name that you use now, of course, and the name and birth dates of anybody else that you'd like us to look at. All right, try to limit it to yourself and 2 other people, please. Also, if you want a live reading, which is live and not taped, and I won't be able to, you won't be able to look back on it again. You have to take notes because I will not be taking notes. But it's a good time. It really is. It's fun. I really do enjoy those sessions, and those are $45 an hour. But like I said, it's a good time. And we get a lot of information. We have laughs. And it's a way to do it, and I love doing it that way. I wish I could, be able to save it and share it, or at least that you'll be able to go back and reference it. But until I figure out how to do that, we can't. If anybody knows how to do it, let me know. Send me an email. And those are $45 an hour, like I said, but the regular readings are $25 an hour. Regular video readings, just me talking to the camera like I am now. But those are great too. And people are enjoying those. And thank you so much for your comments and your subscribes and your shares. Continue to do so, please. Subscribe and share to the channel. Introduce other people. If you know other Sagittariuses, share this message with them. Okay, it'll uplift them also. You can give these messages as gifts. Okay, someone's birthday is coming. Send them a video. Won't cost you anything, and it'll be well worth it, I'm sure, to whoever you choose to share them with. So the message that came from you, from the Ayanna Van Zant Until Today cards is excuse me so much. If I don't ask for what I want, the need will keep getting bigger. All right, so weren't you told to ask your friends, let your friends help you? Do some praying, do some asking. Until today, you may have thought that you had to do it all alone. Just for today, ask for what you need and know that it's okay to do so. Nothing wrong with asking, nothing wrong with praying. And praying can be done in several different ways, like we spoke of before. Poetry, music, song, dance, art, blogs, just talking, expressing your feelings, your hopes, your dreams, and your faith. I say. Okay. One more card for you from the Postcard from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see what your ancestors want to say to you today, on top of everything else that they've shared with you. Sagittarius, for time period between now and the end of April. Okay, this is an April reading for Sagittarius. So let me get a message, please, ancestors, for Sagittarius brothers and sisters out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. The card comes to you with a crown on the front. A crown escorted by the angels with love. Ashe. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn into a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Reflection. What are your motives? Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without having to try to define it? If you can step forward, surrendered to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turned out. Check your motives and then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Mm. What is it that you want out of a relationship? Why? What are you looking for? What do you think that a love relationship can provide you that you can't provide yourself, besides the obvious? And even that, well, whatever. You can have sex outside of a relationship. So what besides sex is your motivation? You looking for security? So you need to be secure in yourself. You're looking for companionship. Be that friend to those around you. Whatever it is, whatever your motivation is, be it spiritual, mundane, come to grips with it and then turn it over to God. Anyway, Sagittarius, thank you so much for allowing me to share these messages with you. I hope they resonated with you. And if they didn't, please feel free to share them with other people. And if they did resonate with you, share them. Don't forget to like, because I know you're watching, but you're not liking and you're not subscribing. So please like, subscribe, and share. Okay? And let me know what your thoughts are. Make comments. I love reading the comments. Really, really do. Okay? And I'll be speaking to you again soon in the middle of April for your Love Bites. Okay? So everybody take care. Thanks so much for joining me today. All right? Alafia. Ashe. Peace.